Hey, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about the best side hustles you can do right now. While I normally talk about all things recruiting and hiring, if there's one thing we learned in 2020 is that no job is truly safe. And as a result, I think it's always a good idea to have a side hustle or two to help you bring in that extra cash to help you save and invest and not spend. So with so many options out there, here are my top 8 ideas that you can do for a side hustle right now. But before we get started, please consider liking and subscribing as it's completely free and really means a lot. Food delivery. Do you have a car, bike, phone, love meeting people, and just love food? With the average person having 2 to 3 different food delivery apps on their phones and a number of times on average, a person use these apps would be around 3 times a month, there is no question that having the ability to easily order your favorite food and dishes to your doorstep is the pinnacle of convenience. With more and more people ordering food from home and the speed of the growing food on demand market not slowing down anytime soon, delivering food can be a great side hustle or even a serious part-time or even a full-time job, as the average Uber Eats and DoorDash drivers make about $15 to $20 an hour, while Instacart and Shipt drivers average about $100 for a 6-8 hour shift. While these are solid options, I have to say DoorDash goes a step further. In addition to hourly, DoorDash drivers get paid via the Dasher Pay model, which is the base pay plus tips plus promotions that equal your total pay. While the base pay is the amount you get no matter what, it typically ranges from $2 to $10. The promotions would include both peak pay and challenges. Sometimes when there are certain areas that have a high demand for drivers, the drivers will get notified through their apps and will see the additional amount they can earn for a successful delivery during this peak pay. A typical challenge would also pay a driver an additional amount for completing a certain number of deliveries in a set amount of time. As for tips, the driver will be able to keep 100% of it, so don't forget to make sure you tip well. Sell and flip furniture. Have you stayed at your home for many years or just accumulated tons of old furniture that you have no use for and don't know what to do with them? Instead of throwing them on the curb or in the trash, try selling them, as there is a huge demand for used furniture. While Craigslist still remains a popular and viable avenue to get your furniture off your hands, try looking into other platforms like Facebook Marketplaces and even the popular app Cherish. To help your chances even further, and if you have the time, try to at least rub down the furniture with a moist rag to clean it up a little bit. But if you really want to super boost your chances to sell your stuff quickly, try repainting the furniture, fixing any blotches, and taking the time to shoot a quality picture, as first impressions count. When we moved last year, I personally used Facebook Marketplaces for the first time, and I honestly had a great experience with it. People were responsive to the chats, and I was able to offload most of my stuff within just a couple of days. If you want to step up your income potential and want to try flipping furniture, make sure you consistently visit garage sales, Craigslist, Goodwills, and even thrift stores to find some great gems. The idea here is that you really want to make sure you can get the best items at the best price or deal possible, so that when you go sell it, you can maximize the margins. So what if you don't have any furniture to sell, but you have other clothes or other belongings that you want to offload? Check out other apps like Declutter, that is great for tech and consumer electronics, Poshmark or Vinted for used clothes, shoes, and accessories, ThredUp for women and kids clothes. Other great apps to check out are Letgo, OfferUp, and even Craigslist's very own C+. Pet and babysitting. What happens if you need to go on vacation or a spontaneous trip and have no idea what to do with your dog, cat, or pet bird, and you wouldn't want someone absolutely random to take care of them? Check out the app Rover, that is an online platform that connects pet owners with dog walkers and pet sitters in the local area. Pay depends on where you live, with urban areas paying a bit more, but pet owners can expect to pay anywhere from $25 per walk to about $70 for an overnight. So if you love animals so much that you would love to have the opportunity to get paid to spend time with awesome animals, look no further. Once you get the first bookings out of the way and you start developing your ratings and reviews and your own book of clients, this can actually turn into something stable, as happy clients can turn into long-term clients. Once we found a nice couple to look after our cat, every time we traveled, we reached out to them all the time, and we were able to leave our home with the comfort of knowing that our cat is being looked after by people we trust and like. Now, if you like babies, what about babysitting? Consider using sites like care.com, where you can get fully vetted and rated for your babysitting services and take it from there. You honestly won't make a killing here, but with a good ratings and reviews from the start and with consistency, you can definitely expect to make way more than just simple pocket money per month as your book of clients expand. As a bonus step, if for any crazy reason you don't like animals or babies, but like staying at nice homes and enjoying the thought of looking after them, for example, cleaning, getting its mail, maintaining, why not try looking into house sitting as well? While you can house sit part-time, many also do it full-time around the world and bring in decent income. You can check out platforms like House Sit Match or Trusted House Sitters that will give you access to homes all around the world. You have to pay an annual membership for some of them, but how cool of an idea is that to get paid looking after someone's beautiful house in a different country? Win-win. Rent out your car. If you own a car and if there is a way to make additional money from it rather than having it just sit in your garage, would you do it? If you like the idea of Airbnb-ing your whole house or room of your apartment, why not check out Turo, which is the Airbnb for cars? On Turo, you can list your car, the dates that is available, and rent it out to qualified and pre-screened customers. If you're worried that the customers could just wreck your car and dash, don't worry here, as Turo offers up to $1 million in liability insurance and coverage in the event of any significant damage. Typically, you can expect about 65 to 85% of the trip price, and if you're not sure what to charge for your vehicle, you can always refer to their calculator for help. If anything, Turo can help you offset the monthly cost for owning your vehicle so that you can focus on driving and enjoying your ride stress-free. Consulting. If you think you're an expert or knowledgeable in a certain area and feel confident that you can help and consult others, perhaps think of trying out Clarity.fm, which create an easy way to connect with experts in a certain field, from entrepreneurship, digital marketing, to business strategy, web design, product development, to even leadership. As an expert, you can get paid for your knowledge with a rate starting around $60 an hour, but the average gets close to actually $100 to $300 per hour. So how does it work? Someone comes onto the site and searches for an expert in a specific topic. They then identify you and schedule a call, and then both of you receive a confirmation. After a successful call, you'll then receive payment instantly from Clarity. While $60 an hour sounds amazing, you have to make sure you meet all of their expert standards and fill out an application. But once you get through, this is definitely an interesting way to make some serious money, especially if you're an experienced professional. Teach English. With the constant demand to learn English around the world, there are tons of people out there who would love nothing more than to learn English from you remotely. If this sounds great, but you're worried that you aren't a certified tutor or English language professional, check out sites like TeachAway, VIPKid, and QKids that will pay up to $25 an hour for your services to teach people remotely. While most sites at least require a bachelor's, you don't need any teaching experience to join. If you want to take this even more seriously, sites like TeachAway, for example, will also help you become an actual certified teacher within 9 months, or even help you take your skills overseas to a school or international program. Like with any platform, do your best with your first clients. Rack up great ratings and reviews, and then if you want, you can start marketing your own website and your own business. Taking surveys. Ever thought you could make money by just taking online surveys? Well, pay attention. Through Survey Junkie, you can play a role in helping brands improve their products and services and get paid for sharing your thoughts and opinions. Survey Junkie will pay up to $45 per survey and will pay you instantly via PayPal. Sounds too good to be true? Well, with over 6 million members worldwide and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, this is as real as it gets. On their site, you can sign up to create a profile. After that, you'll get matched to a variety of surveys. You can then take them anywhere, anytime, and on any device. And by completing each survey, you'll earn points, which you can then redeem instantly for cash via PayPal or e-gift cards. Aside from sharing your opinions on surveys or through focus groups, you can also share digital browsing behaviors in exchange for rewards as well. Either way, for not that much time, you can quickly bang out a couple surveys and rack up some dollars. Recruiting. Recruiting can also be a great side hustle or part-time activity. If you're a good end-to-end recruiter and you know how to effectively source and reach out to qualified candidates, you can partner with a variety of platforms that will allow you to split the commission on the placements. Or you can work with an independent recruiter or a recruiting agency like us to do job splits as well. In this scenario, you don't have to worry about finding companies that are hiring. You'll have access to all of the open roles, and all you have to do is send qualified candidates that will be a good fit. Once your candidate goes through the process and reaches the offer stage and accepts the offer, you can then split the commission fee. Can't really speak for other industries, but for the technology industry as an example, with a typical commission fee adding up to about $20,000, half of that is $10,000, which isn't too shabby at all. Imagine doing 1 placement per quarter, or roughly $40,000 per year. Or what about 2 placements per year? That's some serious cash. Once you catch the recruiting itch and you get the hang of it, you can always push and do as many more placements if you want to increase your income. The sky's the limit here. As you only need a laptop, phone, and general recruiting knowledge and experience, this could also be a great contender to consider, and it's still a reason why it is one of the most popular part-time hustles and full-time jobs you can do right now. I hope this overview helps and gives you a better idea on a side hustle you can do right now to make more money. The sky's the limit on which hustle or how many hustles you want to do, but the point here is that with effort and consistency, there's no way you can't make several hundreds to maybe a couple $1,000s per month using a variety of these methods. As always, if you like this, please consider liking and subscribing, as it really means a lot. If you also want to follow me, feel free to add me at Preston_Park, as I try my best to post daily. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.